All right, Monster Matt. How you doing today?
Fine. How about yourself?
Pretty good. I got my table over there. So tell me a little bit about what you do. What do you do, my man?
I am an author, an illustrator, and a monster mask maker.
Ah.
So all kinds of mayhem.
Do you have a favorite kind of one of those things you like doing, or does it depend on your mood?
Honestly, it depends on the mood.
Feel that?
It's kind of whimsical. Like if I want to do this, I do that. Do the other thing, but kind of constantly be doing something.
Hey, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm nicknaming that creative mood swings.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of different stuff. What you would say nostalgic horror, kind of old comics is your style? Because I see a lot of these illustrations here, and that seems to be your little hometown.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying.
I'm really in tune with the classic horror movie monsters, Universal monsters, stuff like that, and then comic book stuff. Like I love Batman.
Hey, you can't go wrong with Batman.
Thing, and then sci-fi stuff like the Xenomorph. But here's your Universal monsters. Ray Harryhausen, stop motion animation genius. That's from one of the Sinbad movies. I think Sinbad's Golden Voyage. So the Cyclops creature, all that stuff is so fascinating to me, and I just want to do my part in creating it. If that helps.
Hey, aren't we all doing that as creatives, right?
Yeah, right.
So if I was to walk in right now, just a customer, you didn't know me, and I asked you what book I should buy, which one would you say, just as of right now?
Definitely a copy of Ha Ha Horror Collector's Edition with the Wolfman on there.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And I see you got shirts here. Did you illustrate them and have them printed?
Okay, so there used to be a store called Cats Like Us, and it was all like pin-up rockabilly, that kind of thing, like punk and everything. They're only online now, but at the time when they were brick and mortar, they had me design T-shirts for them, and so we had 3 designs. There was a Frankenstein with the Bride of Frankenstein, and then you see Wolfman and Dracula, Dirty Drac. And there was going to be a second wave of monster shirts, and that's kind of up in the air right now, but they did quite well. That's literally all we have left out of like 200 of them, so hopefully we'll put our heads together and figure out the next wave.
I'm glad to hear that, and they look really good, honestly.
Thank you.
So do you want to talk about any of your future projects? Do you have any projects in motion, or are you the type to keep it secret until you got it done?
I'm only going to be as specific
as you're allowed. Hey,
yeah.
I'm just asking.
So,
I get it.
there's another book in the works, which will be for my publisher, Mystery and Horror LLC. They moved from Florida to Georgia, so they're settling in their new digs, and that's forthcoming. And then I have a few different mask projects to do, as well as keep copies of these coming. And missing off of my table is a traditional Frankenstein monster mask, as well as a teenage Frankenstein monster mask. Those both sold at the last event, so I'm kind of a little short-handed, but I brought a few friends.
Hey, no, that's good. And these look amazing. They look very well done. They've got that handmade feel that you don't really see in masks anymore,
Well, it's just me. I'm the
Yeah.
guy. I'm sculpting them in clay, making a stone mold, casting them in latex, doing the paint and the hair. So I'm wearing all the hats.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I just think a lot of, I see a lot of the mainstream art, personally, and I wouldn't know anyone who challenges this, but
Right.
I see a lot of the perfection in it, and it's really nice to see some less perfection on it. Not to say that as an insult, but it's nice to see that handmade element, that human element, especially with AI coming out.
Well,
you know,
to kind of tag on to what you just said there, every time I paint one, it comes out a little different because I'm not a robot, I'm not a machine, nor do I aspire to be.
Which a lot of people should come to love, really.
Yeah, so anytime you're buying one of my masks, it literally is a one of a kind. Because, the sculpture is the same, and the latex is the same, but the paint and the finish are always different. There's none that match exactly, and that's kind of what I'm comfortable with. So I see some of the big name companies that sell in like Spirit or whatever, and they're kind of all mechanically done, it seems. There's no like human element.
Unfortunately, no. So as a little horror writer and author and whatever I decide tomorrow, I would love to know, is there any newer horror that's inspiring you as of right now? I know you talk a lot about the older stuff, but have you seen anything newer that's kind of inspiring you?
I saw The Substance, which I thought was quite remarkable, visually stunning. The series on HBO, Welcome to Derry, that was pretty decent. What else did I see new? Saw Stranger Things, season 5. It was all right.
I've heard mixed things about that
1 through 4 were pretty good. They could have cut it off right there.
I think that's another thing the industry is kind of failing to realize, is that you don't always have to be making sequels.
Sequels, prequels, redos, whatever. And then The Menu. I watched The Menu. That was pretty good. And I read a lot of comic books. Mad Magazine. Read Mad Magazine. That'll educate you.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. So, question, with all of your stuff here, how long have you been doing this for?
I've been with my publisher for 14 years. Mask making, I started in 2006 after I had rotator cuff surgery and I was recovering. And I took handfuls of Play-Doh for my kids, and they were like, "Dad, make me a face." And I just made little faces, and then it got bigger and bigger, and made masks, and some were used for low-budget horror films. I did some special effects work on low-budget horror films. And then I stopped for a while and focused on illustrating and painting and writing, and then I kind of fell back into this. So since 2019, and keep in mind, I'm missing a Frankenstein monster and Teenage Frankenstein. So 2019, Frankenstein was 2020. 2021, these two were 2022. Then Teenage Frankenstein 23, 24, and these three 25. So 2026, as I said earlier, new projects in the works.
Hey, I'm more for it. What's inspiring these new projects? Is there anything in particular, any media you saw lately, and you were like, oh, I want to do that? You know?
Just a want list of being a kid. Now, Famous Monsters magazine. Famous Monsters of Filmland magazine, to be exact. In the back pages, they had ads for toys, T-shirts, posters, whatever, and they had masks, which were made by Don Post. Now, those were scorched into my brain as a kid, and now, as an adult, and being able to figure this out, to some degree of success.
As everything, trial and error.
Yeah, there's certain ones I definitely want to do and have wanted to do for so long. Now I have that opportunity. So, and this year there's an event coming up in the springtime. There's a special guest, and his creations, his movies are like candy to me. So I have to meet him, and I have to recreate one of his creations. So that's going to be a challenge, but it should be able. I should be able to work it out. So.
Hey, I look excited to it. So the one more final thing, well, two more final things, but what would you recommend? You know, I've been doing art and stuff since I was like 12, and then in 2025 was kind of my first year breaking into it, you know, getting it into stores, doing things, events, and now this year I'm especially looking to do more. But what would you say for, you know, my generation, you know, younger Gen Z, maybe just graduated who want to get into it, maybe are already doing it, just want to get out there? What would you recommend?
Everything and anything. Try every medium, find what you're good at, find what you're comfortable with, find what artwork inspires and drives you. If you're not obsessing about it and in love with it,
there was an event going on around here.
it's not what you want to do. And if like me, if I go to bed and I'm not dreaming about, okay, what to do, which one do I want to do, every day, every waking moment, you're kind of thinking in the back of your head, oh, I gotta do this, I want to do that. It's like, it's gotta drive you, it's gotta gnaw at your guts, and if it doesn't, then it's not, you know.
Hey, I get what you mean.
Try every medium, though.
I would say the same if I had the experience. I would say the same now. That's what I do. Where can people find you?
Right here.
Well, this is going to be in the past, unfortunately, but yes. I mean, social media wise, but if you don't stay up to date with Russkull's comics, I'm going to start judging you.
No, I'm on the Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, LinkedIn, everything. Look for Monster Matt Patterson. My books are available at Barnes & Noble, Amazon, some other smaller websites. They're available here. But yeah, look me up, ask me questions. I'm always hoping to give art advice or whatever, so I don't know, I hope that helps.
Hey, no, it's a hard question, but I always like to ask people.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I shake your hand, you know? Can I? Yeah, we go for it. Okay.
Can you reach? I don't know.
Hopefully.
I'm so far away.
You have a good one, man, and hoping to do more events like this. Come down to Russkull's Comics, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
See, even he agrees, so now you got to.
Main Street and East Avenue.
East Avenue.
Downtown Lockport.
Come stop by, come help out local businesses, you know, and yeah, and come meet people like us, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Monster Matt.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.